Hi guys, today I'm talking about the Mazda of the 6th generation G, J and GL, built from 2012 to 2022. In Europe, this model became one of the most popular Japanese midsize cars. At its peak, the Mazda of the 6th generation was a strong alternative to the Passat and Mondeo. And with such a big user base, there are many long-term experiences worth talking about. Let's start with the 2.2 Skyactiv-D diesel. Many drivers report rising oil level because fuel mixes with engine oil. The signs are warnings on the dashboard, rough idle or limp mode. Some engines failed completely when the problem was ignored too long. The Denso injectors also show wear after about 150 to 200,000 kilometers. It's not constant, but it repeats often enough to notice a pattern. This diesel is also used in the Mazda CX-5 and Mazda of the 3rd generation. It behaves almost the same in these models. Short trips cause faster oil dilution. Long highway trips keep the engine clean and stable. There are reports of turbo failures in the CX-5 and at high mileage. In the Mazda of the 6th generation it happens less often, but sudden loss of power and towing still appear in some cases. The 2.0 and 2.5 Skyactiv-G petrol engines have a calmer reputation. There is no turbo and no typical direct injection problems. Common issues are cold start hesitation, ignition coil failures, camshaft sensor errors. Some cars begin to use motor oil after 200,000 kilometers. Few engines overheat when the oil dropped too low and the driver did not notice in time. These petrol engines are also used in the CX-5 and Mazda of the 3rd generation, and they behave almost the same. In the CX-5 you sometimes hear noisy hydraulic lifters during warm-up. In the Mazda of the 3rd generation, ignition coils are the most common complaint. Overall, these engines are durable and accept liquefied gas better than many other naturally aspirated engines. Back to Mazda of the 6th generation itself, many owners mention rust on the rear hatch and door edges in cars from before the facelift. After 2015, the protection got better, but small rust spots still appear. In the suspension, the front control arms often wear out after 100 to 150,000 kilometers. Drivers notice knocking noises on rough roads. Electronics also show repeatable issues. Early MZD screens can develop cloudy surfaces or blisters. Some screens stop responding completely. The driver assist system also create errors, especially the radar for adaptive cruise control. When the radar loses calibration, some cars go into limp mode. One of the more serious breakdowns is the fuel pump in petrol versions. A few drivers report sudden engine shut-off at a traffic light or while driving. For diesels, the most serious failure are engine seizure from fuel-diluted oil, turbo failure and crankshaft sensor faults. These three problems account for most towing incidents. Inside the cabin, the Mazda 6 is solid, but older cars may develop squeaks in door panels and the center console. The air conditioning sometimes leaks because the high pressure line corrodes. As for overall brand reliability, Mazda has held a stable level for years. This generation received strong feedback, especially the petrol engines. The diesels had more debate at first, but updates improved them over time. The general trend is steady quality with a gradual refinement. So that's all. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of practical automotive content, join me in the next episode. See you again soon. Bye.